Smoking intro. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Red 5 Tavern. Tonight, we are playing Chapter 2 of the Deadfall Summoning, Alleys and Shadows. Ooh. So, as we remember from last week, the grand opening came to a sudden stop with the murder of young Caden the bartender, a threatening interaction with an elf called Idrith, and a hungry zombie. So things, needless to say, did not go as planned for our heroes, and the night has only begun. And here we are. So tonight we have the pleasure of playing with Spencer, who's playing Gibble. We've got Tina, who is playing Torga, and we've got Cody, who's playing Eerie. Welcome, players. Glad to have you here tonight.
Glad to be here.
So we are literally picking up from the moment the last episode ended. So you guys are outside, out front of the Red 5 Tavern, basically, actually on the stoop, the landing, because Grist, I think it was, who cast the Thorn Whip and pulled him back. So yeah, you guys are right near the front door. He's on the ground, on his back, looking up at you guys, and he just dropped that word, the landlord, of course. And I know that some of the players sort of took aback to that. But so that's where we are right now. So what would you guys like to do?
Eerie wants to ask him who the landlord is.
Someone you don't want to be messing with, and I certainly don't want to be.
Yeah, because that's really descriptive. I've got an axe right here, and I'll get more answers in a minute. You should tell me before I decide to use this one to figure it out.
Look, I have nothing to do with the landlord. I want nothing to do with him, but he is not us, all right? He's not us. But I can tell you, your days are numbered unless you follow his instructions. I've seen what he does to people, and to businesses, and to families, and to animals, and their pets.
Have you seen what I do to people, and their families, and their pets? Not their businesses. No. I'm not that messed up.
No, look, man. Look, I just came to give you guys a proposal, all right? I want to talk to you guys. I know you guys. I know who you guys are. I'm not stupid. We're not stupid. But you've already hit the radar of the landlord. I don't know what can happen at this point. You're on your own at this point.
So now you're not interested, huh?
I honestly don't know what we could do together at this point. We've helped other small businesses around here, but those ones weren't marked by the landlord yet. So somehow, some way, you guys already made it to on his backyard, on his map. So you guys got 30 days.
Well, we're a bunch of overachievers here. That's what we like to do. So when you say help other small businesses, what did you do?
Protection.
From?
The landlord or any other small-time hoods around here that took advantage of all the people, all the local businesses, some of these racketeers. I mean, since Bristwind was taken down, it's actually gotten better here. Look, I'm not going to say we were all innocent and stuff, all right? We are all trying to make our own way. We got together. A bunch of us helping each other out. Were we above board all the time? No. But ever since she went down and they started putting the money back here, things were looking up. But landlord, he never stopped. Or they never stopped. Or whoever, the landlord, him, he, whatever. I've never seen him, but I've seen what he's done to some places around here. Okay. And when I sent Kira here tonight, when I sent Corey into here, I just wanted to see if you guys were legit. You guys were, and I just wanted to approach you guys to see if you guys wanted to work together somehow. But I'll be out of your hair. You will never see me again.
That's kind of funny considering you're laying on the floor and I'm holding an axe.
Well, look, I didn't do anything. I didn't do a thing. I came in, we started talking. Something happened in the back, and I got out of here because when I saw the landlord had already touched you guys. I want nothing to do with him.
So I have a question to ask you. Do you know a velvet jackass?
Huh?
Do you know a velvet jackass?
Velvet Jack?
Yeah, same thing.
I've heard of the name. I don't really know who that is. I've heard the name.
Well, what
but
do you know?
I know what I know. Look, you guys. He stands up.
Really?
He stands up at this point.
You know what
He goes,
you
look,
know.
I know of the landlord. I know what he does. I've heard the name Velvet Jack. I don't know if he's associated with the landlord. I'd have to. There's probably someone in our collective that maybe knows more about that name. But look, you guys had your grand opening. I don't know what's going on with that right now. I've done nothing. I'll get out of your hair. Look, let's just call it a night.
You did kind of do something. You came in acting like an arse. And then now that we need some information, you sit there and act like you don't know nothing. Yeah.
Me the arse. What about your drunken bartender? I was trying to have a normal conversation. Look, I was just here to talk, all right? I don't need any of this headache. Standing in the middle of the street here, there's still people walking around looking at us like, what the hell are you guys doing here? I had a proposal. I want to talk to you guys about it. You guys have already been threatened, but look, we just call it even. I'll be out of your hair.
I think that you coming into our establishment and wanting to make us a proposal for protection sounds an awful lot like criminal underworkings, which we are not. So I'm going to make you a proposal. You're going to continue to feed me information as I see fit, and I'll let you walk away without deciding to strike your ass down right now. And keep in mind, look, I've got a perfect place for your head on that wall.
I co-sign on this.
And I have to put something in a bag in a month. It might be a little smelly, but you might work.
Look, I know. Okay, it's gotta work for us as well. It's about a partnership. Okay,
you breathe. You continue to breathe.
Okay, what do you want from me?
Information. I'm not asking you to do a whole hell of a lot. Just
what more do you want to know?
Out. I'm not saying now. I'm saying as I need information. When I call on you for information, if you
how are you going to call on me? What do you mean call on me?
I have ways. I know people.
He does. He also knows, some furry friends too. Wouldn't want one of them coming up and accidentally bite you in your nuts when he wants something with you.
That sounds very helpful.
I don't think he can speak, you nut biter.
Gibble, what you got?
All right, I have a question here.
Uh-oh.
We're all talking about who's the landlord, but what about where is this landlord so we could go kick his ass ourselves?
I'm sure that would be good for business for you, would it not?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if we could take out the landlord?
I have no idea where he is. No one. Honestly, our collective, okay, it's a lame name. I get it. I didn't come up with it. All right. The Back Alley the Back Alley Collective Criminal Organization, BCCO, whatever. What it started as is it's not what it is now. All right. We started off as like I said, were we angels? No. We never extorted anybody. Did we take some profits? Sure. But that was to help the collective. In the past 6 months, maybe past 3 months, we've changed. We're trying to help other people. But I can tell you, I can guarantee you, I don't even know. I've lost 2 collective members trying to follow the guy that picks up the satchel. I don't even know. It's never the same person. These people disappear, and I've never seen them go in the same place. I've only witnessed the collector once.
You say you don't extort anyone, but yet I have a member of my tavern that has to pay protection money. Are they paying you?
No, we don't do anything for families. We're not scum.
Doesn't look like it from where I'm standing. You stink like elf shite.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I'll be more than happy to work with you guys on information. As long as that goes both ways. At least information. If you want to start off that way, that's fine. But we're trying to do the same thing here. You guys want to stay open, you guys want to do your business. We're trying to get the small businesses off the books of the landlord. And I thought perhaps you guys weren't hit yet by him, but apparently not. All I know about the landlord is that he works out of the trade town area of the city.
See, now you're being helpful. How does that feel? Does that feel good?
Not
good.
really.
It feels.
Doesn't it feel good when you're honest? We value honesty in this group. We're very open.
It's gonna feel.
Let me
a whole
bring
lot
up
better.
let me bring up the city map here. Oops, there we go.
I would pat you on the head and tell you you're a good boy, but you're a tall motherfucker.
You can pat him on his balls with your foot.
Nah,
So he
sorry.
said, yeah. So he operates in South Trade Town. This is sort of where he understands the landlord works out of.
Okay.
Down there.
Yeah.
But okay, so you're singing like a canary for that. Velvet Jack.
Look, I've heard the name. I don't know anymore. Look, I can find out. I can try and find out. That's all I can give you. That's all I can
You
talk to you
heard
about.
the name. In what context?
I've heard the name.
You heard the name. So you're just sitting there with your thumb up your arse and somebody just says Velvet Jack.
No, no. I just heard it in travels. Look, I go to businesses. I go to all the places around here in this. I've been in this city for years. I just heard the name come up just in passing.
Okay.
It's not like I've had a direct conversation about who Velvet Jack is. I've heard the name.
Was it, oh, Velvet Jack gave me mother some soup when she was sick? Or, oh, Velvet Jack slaughtered a village? Which one was it?
I could.
Okay.
It's not the soup. No. He says, "Look, I could.
Can't even.
If I was to be a betting man, I'd bet that most conversations I heard about the name Velvet Jack were not good."
Oh, I bet you do. I bet in man. I bet in elf. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Why don't you find out what you can and then come back?
More than acceptable. More than acceptable.
You know, you're all right, dingus.
That's Idrith.
Idjit, fine.
You're all right, idiot.
All right, so we good right now?
Nah. What do you think,
Right.
Eddie? Are we good? Gibble,
We're
are
good.
we good?
We're good for the
All right.
In a hurry.
So as you guys are finishing up your conversation, you hear from back of the, probably from the alley, like this really quite like scream, like a yell of anger and grief, despair, just not, just a lot of emotion in this scream.
Erie, it sounded like your mom. Let's go. Come on.
Fuck me.
No, I don't think it sounds like his mom gibble. It sounds like grief.
Pretty sure it's gonna be his dad. 'Cause we haven't told him yet.
Wait,
Yeah, let's go.
He's going to be the last to find out, apparently.
wait, what? I'm so confused here.
I
What?
haven't told the queen yet.
Oh,
Let's go.
let's go.
So you guys head back.
Assemble.
Yes, to the
And,
alley. We go.
You get to the back of the alley, and indeed, you're right. Dan is there, cradling Caden, and he's just like absolutely beside himself with anger and crying. And Riddick is there, so is Steeler. She's there as well, the head barmaid, and Irenia there as well, all sort of consoling him. And Irenia looks back at you, Torga, and she's like just nodding to herself, like, "What do we do? Like, what's like?" Doesn't know what to do at all.
Well, we're sorry for the loss of your son, Dan.
Thank you. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to him this morning. I can't
Did
believe
kill
it.
the creature that the thing, whatever it was, attacked your son. We did kill the creature.
And he points to the zombie. And he's like, "This thing."
That thing, yes, that thing. We will figure out why this is here and what is going on. We will find out.
Someone said he had a note stuck into him.
You don't worry about the note. We'll take care of the note. Torga, do you remember that pouch I gave you a few minutes, hours ago?
Last week.
Vaguely. Vaguely.
It's technically last week, but it's really
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can you go get me that pouch, please?
I will. So I trot off. Get it.
So, so you go to get the satchel, and then you see Dan sort of motioning to pick his son up, and he looks at you, Erie. He says, "I'm sorry, sir, but I have to take him home. I have to tell his mother, and we funeral."
You don't need to apologize. Hang on though, just wait a minute. Wait till Torga comes back. Don't leave yet.
Okay. Torga's back with the pouch.
The pouch is the pouch that Sohi gave Erie for all the profits for the evening, the 100 gold pieces.
Oh,
Erie's
okay.
gonna take that and give it to Dan because
Wow.
Dan was looking for some extra work, and his son is now gone, which was a source of income for their family. So Erie gives that to him to try to help.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And then he's very, very touched by it. And Friedrich too is like impressed quietly, nothing backslapping or anything. And so he takes off, walks towards out the alley, and then off to the right down to wherever they live. It's all cleared out. But basically, right now the bar is essentially empty. People scattered once the blood-curdling scream happened. People left.
Erie wants to loot the zombie. Check it over,
Okay.
inspect it, see if
Sure.
there's anything there worth noting.
Good idea.
Are we sure touching that thing is the best idea? It's kind of gross looking and also kind of smelly. Very
Here's-
smelly.
Erie stands up, looks at his hand, and wipes it on Gibble. You're right. That's gross.
Gibble, you
Ow,
are
ow,
also
ah.
kind of gross and smelly sometimes. I don't know if you should be judging the zombie.
Not that gross and
At
smelly.
least that zombie's wearing pants.
Listen. That's something else. Like it stinks very bad. Not my kind of stinky.
It's the stink of the dead.
Here's
Yeah.
his
So I mean, yeah, he's got clothes on, if you want to call them clothes. They're tatters.
Stink of the grave.
Think of the Hulk after hulking out, and coming back down to Bruce Banner. He's got tatters, basically. You do find one sort of really rusty dagger, if you want to. It's basically just one hit would dink and break. So,
Oh.
yeah, And as you're looking him over, Erie, you see on his forehead, he's almost like this scab or like an engraving. It's this circular eye, has a sort of circular pattern. And the center of this pattern that's almost not dug into, but like a scab, it's sort of like almost Egyptian style eye at the center of it, just like in his forehead, like right in the middle of his forehead.
You see this
Carved
thing here?
into it. Ooh, it's carved in. Carved in.
So
yeah, or like a scab or something like that. Yeah.
So I funded a few expeditions over the last 6 months, and one of my guides came back and told me of some creatures that had something very similar to this on their forehead. They were dead ravens with this eye-looking symbol, and he kind of drew it out. It looks similar to this.
What? Why would that carving cause? Does it cause this
No,
to
no.
happen?
He wouldn't say much more. It scared the shit out of him, and he wouldn't collect the birds and bring them back. So
Oh, this is alarming.
can we carve the eye out of his head with that knife?
Yeah, I mean, his skin is
We can
leather
save
anyway.
it.
Let's
essentially.
save it. Let's save it.
Cool.
Somebody give me a jar.
Maybe I could make a new, pouch out of it and put it as an emblem on it. It would probably make a great side bag. I'm just thinking it would probably look really good.
Getting-
So
We're gonna add this to ale.
what?
Ooh. What if
Yeah.
it makes everybody a zombie after they drink it? Then we have a
Maybe
whole
you guys-
village of zombies.
Just think,
You can
whole nother
see-
business.
Maybe you can secretly sew it onto Sohi's robe of patches. You won't even notice.
He's gonna pull it out and be like, "Bam! Nothing."
What the hell? Okay, so yeah, you can take it off. It's not very big. It's maybe like an inch square. Like the symbol itself is like. For those of us who are old enough to remember when cars used to have cigarette lighters,
Mhm.
and remember that pattern that looks like that, and if you bore
Like
that
a little-
into,
Like that.
Yes.
Spiral, like a
yeah,
little
there you
thing.
go. Yes, that's sort of the way it looks, and so it's as if this mark is part of this being, but it's, it was yeah. So you can definitely cut it out.
Okay, so we cut it out.
Wait though.
All right. So you do that, and your guys just sort of looking over the body. Like I said, there's nothing much else of value. And you hear coming behind you, basically from the main street, the clip-clop of horses at a regular pace. Nothing like running, just like just a, like figure two coconuts, And so you see, as you're standing up because you're hearing it, you see coming into the alleyway area is the 3 city guardsmen are on horses, and one of them calls out, "Oi! You the proprietors of this place here?"
Yes, and everybody needs to run. The zombie apocalypse is upon us. Just right away. Go spend the last minutes with your families before we all die.
Torika puts
That's
her
one of
hands
the-
over Gibble's mouth and says, "Just don't mind him. He's excitable. It's okay. Just."
What nonsense are you talking about there? And then
He
one
had
of
too much
the
to drink.
one of the guards behind the guy who's talking is like, "See, he said the zombie apocalypse is coming. I told you, there's so many of them happening. These, shut up, you two, you buffoons. Now, who's the proprietor here?"
That would be us.
All of us. Yes.
So we've had reports that there's a dead body back here.
Yep, you want it?
It's very smelly.
Well, I'd like to see it.
Well, that's a weird fetish.
So he motions back to his 2 guards and like he sort of get off. So they dismount, and the one of them takes him to the front of the bar, and the sort of leader guys. "So this is the body. Well, there's supposed to be 2 here."
First, you only said one.
Yeah, you said the body. You did
You
not
said
say
there's a
bodies.
body.
Yeah,
I did
I
not
was
hear
looking
the plural.
I was looking for the human body I've been told about.
I mean,
Who
was this
told
not
you
what's a
about this
human?
body?
One of the patrons who left running here freaked out.
How do you know they were running?
He was out of breath. You have any more smart questions?
Was he
Are
fat?
we out all night?
That's true,
Yes,
you do, actually.
Yes, there was a human body here, but he has been taken home by his father.
So he asks you a bunch of details about the father and your bartender. He's taking sort of notes. One of the guards, the other guard that didn't go in the front, walks over to the body, and he's like, "Oh God, it stinks." And the captain goes, "Yeah, well, I'm taking these notes down. Make sure you look for anything that could be of interest for us, for the other ones as well." So he's
Other ones, what?
don't worry about it. It's city god
no.
business. Don't worry about it.
Do you know who we are?
Yeah. Do you know?
No, you own this building.
Yes.
Oh, mercy.
Damn, somebody get a light, because this guy is dim as fuck.
Torga takes out the thing and lights a match.
Do you know who she
Here
is?
we go.
Do you know who she is?
No,
You've seen her
I
before.
don't know.
How about
No.
the name
You live
Torga?
under a fucking rock.
Does Torga, the name Torga, ring a bell? How about Gibble?
Yeah.
The mighty Gibble.
Yes.
Yeah, so why don't you put 2 and 2 together?
Oh, you're part of the Protectorate, aren't you?
There you go. Atta boy.
Ding,
I'm so
ding,
proud
ding.
of you.
You get extra points.
I'd put a star on your head if I had it.
We can use your knife.
Sorry. It's been a night, and I'm sorry. What you have done for the realm, I cannot thank enough, and sorry for the
You're fine.
disruptive way.
I'm just fucking with you. So, what about these others?
Yes. Others.
Well, this is the first dead body that is supposed to be here, which is not human. I'm talking about, but the zombie, the undead. This is the second one tonight, and probably the
Second.
maybe what the fifth or sixth in the past month. We're randomly finding these creatures in the city. I have no idea where they're coming from.
There any
In the-
chance that you
in-
looked at their forehead?
In the city.
Yeah, just in random areas of the city. We've also found dead animals, like rats, some ravens.
Did any of them have weird markings on their face or forehead?
Yes, they did. So he looks over at that one. He goes, "But that one doesn't have it."
Yeah, that's because I have it.
He has it.
He looks. Okay, so he doesn't laugh. By the way, you're holding it like a sticker.
Listen at you. Here it is. Like a cop badge. Here we go.
And he looks. He goes, "Oh, that's the symbol. But why did you take it off? Why? What made you do that?"
We wanted to play with it.
No.
You didn't
Research
wanna touch
purposes.
I just picked it up because it was different. I figured I'd heard something about similar markings and I'd use it to identify others.
Who is cataloging these list of events? Who is keeping track of this?
Well, at the city guard, at the headquarters of the city guard, of course.
Well, excuse me if I'm not feeling good about that, but who's your leader, your boss?
Well, that would be the mayor of the city.
So why do you think he didn't think to tell the protectorate that there is an issue in the city when we are charged to protect not only the city, but the realms around?
Well, this Miss Torga, we try to take care of things as a city guard. I mean, your skills and your story is much bigger than ours. You have time to be walking around killing random undead creatures.
don't know. I mean, I would think about, 5 to 6 or so dead people walking around chomping on other people might be a little important. Maybe we need to work out a system where we have, this is red, meaning emergency. Yellow, green, we can handle it. Yeah, maybe we should work on that. Later. We'll be meeting about that later. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a fine idea. But honestly, it's the amount of incidents are so scattered. There's no pattern for us to simply just say this is what's causing it. We're reacting. I mean, there's murders all the time in the city, but these are. It is becoming concerning, and this is the first time in one night where we've had 2 reports of undead creatures.
Where was the other report at?
Going with that.
The other one was. It's south of here. Closer to the trade town, sort of midsection of trade town.
Exactly where? We need to know.
Well, okay, so he basically, let me bring up the map here. So, if you guys are right over here, of course, this is where the tavern is. You guys are talking right here. Somewhere in this area over here. I mean, he can give you the exact alley or street and number.
Sure.
So, that I didn't write down, but he gives it to you. Okay. And he says, but we've cleaned it up and we've taken care of the undead creature. There was calls for it, and some citizens made a report. We showed up and made quick work of it.
Interesting. Well,
do you still have the bodies of the other zombies?
Well, they were in the
did
mold,
you bury them?
Well, we did some investigation of the bodies, but we burnt them. We didn't take a chance. But the one from tonight is still... The one from tonight is still in the morgue.
So you're telling me you cooked them? That's not weird. First you want to see it, then you cook it.
And the people they attacked, they did not become the same thing? They were fine?
The ones we've found and encountered have always been slow-moving and somewhat mindless, but had enough warning we were able to surround them and kill them.
But the people, did they attack anybody else? And did they show any kind of infection? Or the people they attacked did not adopt the traits of the undead?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay. What do you think, Iri? What should we do?
I honestly try not to think.
I know. What's your first instinct then? The first thought that pops in your head. Let's go with that.
Or do we have enough meat for this job?
Oh, for fuck's sake. No. We do. We have plenty. We do.
Is there anything else you need from us, sir?
Yeah, so he just basically takes down as many details as he can, how the body was found. And so he said, "What's with this knife and the note?"
Nah, that's for us.
No, I'm sorry. You have to give me more than that. I have to go to his house and investigate a murder. Can you explain what the situation was with the zombie, please? When you came upon the zombie?
He was attacking our bartender's son. Well, our main bartender. His father was filling in, but he had not shown up. And he was out here in the alley getting attacked by the creature. We do not know why the creature was in our alley. We dispatched the creature, but our bartender was already deceased. His father took his body home.
Cool. Okay. All right. Well, I may be back for more questions once I speak to the family, and we'll see what goes from there. If you need to see the other zombie, that probably can be arranged. Although I don't see much point. That symbol that you showed me is on the forehead of that other zombie, so that is a pattern. We've noticed.
Final question: Do you recognize the zombie? What their features? Do they seem like people you know that you've seen?
No.
All right.
All right, let's let
Thank
the
you.
man go.
Thank you for your help.
You guys are gonna take that body, right?
Yes. So one of the two guards brings one of the horses back, and they pick up the body, and they're like, dry heaving, of course, and sort of drape it over the back of one of the horses, and they sort of tie it down, and they mount up, and they head out of the alley. Can you guys roll for perception, please?
Sure. You're lucky, Gibble, because I was gonna have you clean it up.
I got a 0.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay, what's your perception? What's your
0.
what?
Oh, as far as perception,
Yeah.
I have a +0.
Okay, so 16. All right.
Yeah, it's a
All right,
straight
and-
16.
I rolled a 6 plus 2, so I'm at an 8.
Okay.
1 minus 1.
So
Damn.
so essentially Gibble's playing
He's a Gibble
what's-
perceives nothing.
no, he's playing the game. What's the game called again?
Doucheball?
Ball.
Yeah, he's
Doucheball,
still
yeah.
playing doucheball for another night.
Busy thinking about, oh yeah, doucheball, yeah.
So as the horses, the city guard leave, Torga, you look up and you notice that crow again. And as the
Yep.
horses are like leaving, it flies up again and flies away.
She elbows Idrith. Did you see
What?
that?
See
You
what?
see the
The
crow.
No. What crow?
You d- the crow. This is this. I saw a crow when we were out here, and I slaughtered the zombie after he'd munched on, our bartender's innards, and then I saw the same. Well, it could be the same crow. That they all look the same. Crows are crows. I saw the crow again, and it just flew off.
Crows are not crows. They all have individual names and personalities. I talk to them on a regular basis.
Well, do you think you could put out a crow alert in your crow,
Sure.
group and see if there's one that's been cawing around here the past couple nights?
It's an all crow bulletin.
Yeah,
Let me
all
get
crow
out.
alert.
Let me go get my crow whistle.
Wait, so there's crows here? Now, wait.
Did
Are
you
you
miss
sure you're
that
just
too?
not seeing
Gibble?
things? Well,
No, there was a crow.
I mean, it's kind of dark out. It could have been anything. It could have been any
I have
kind of
night
bird, really.
vision. I have night vision, idiot. I saw the
It
crow.
still appears kind of black to you if it's an.
Do you know what night vision is? Do you know?
Yes.
Do you know what? You're good, Lord. Shoosh. Then you're good at night vision. Means I can see a all black object in an all black night.
Yes, you can just tell it's an object. You don't know what kind of thing it is.
It's fucking flying, and it has a yellow beak. I think it's a fucking crow.
Yellow beak? Wait, like a toucan?
No, a fucking toucan's beak is not all yellow. I'll find you a picture and you can color it later, okay?
Color it. So as you guys are talking, so Irina is she looks just thoroughly upset, of course, understandably. Your head barmaid, what's her face there? Steelar. Steelar. Yeah, she's
Steeler.
cleaning up and stuff like that. Of course, there's no one in the bar, so I don't know what you guys want to do. It's probably like 8:00 at night, 8:30 at this point.
I think we should pay them and send them home.
I agree.
Tell them we thank you for your help, and we're sorry that it's ended in such upsetting circumstances. We will continue to keep the tavern open. We will continue to be mindful of your safety.
We need to give the head barmaid the key to the front door.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, because
Because apparently I can't lock the fucking thing.
What?
No, he doesn't understand how locks work.
What happened to the key that was left in the door that made it get unlocked?
Oh,
That's where it was.
oh, yeah. Oh my goodness.
so Steelar, she's like, thank you very much. I'll be back tomorrow at regular time. And we'll hope for better things tomorrow. And,
I also tell them to keep your eyes and ears out for anything you might hear that could be odd.
Will do. And then Frida comes up and offers to walk her home so that
Thank you, Friedrich.
she's not walking alone. They live sort of in the same area.
Do you have a weapon, Friedrich? Do you have something on you?
He does. Yeah, he's got an axe, like a throwing axe. And
Here,
so he's
the rusty dagger. You can take this too.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
great.
That couldn't even slice hot butter.
No, but it
As
might
you
give
hand it
somebody
to him.
tetanus.
Exactly. I was just gonna say, you poked him in his leg, you gave him tetanus, he's dead. No.
Oh, fuck.
Another one.
Another one. Check his forehead and look.
It's the dagger that turns everybody into a zombie.
I'm not dead yet.
Just preemptive measures. It's all right.
We just figure we pre-loot you just in
Prelude
case.
you. Make sure you keep a list of everything you've got on you at all times, just so I don't have to look anymore.
So here's the list of what I'm holding daily. That's a weird stipulation for working at the Fugly Wyvern. Live contents. So okay, so at this point it's just Irina. She's in the back cleaning up in the kitchen, and she lives in a sort of a different part of the town. So she does not have anybody to bring her home. So she's sheepishly, she goes, Miss Torga, I don't have a way of getting home safely. I don't feel very safe.
Oh, of course we'll get you home.
Just grab an extra big ladle.
No, we must make sure that she gets home. We can lock up and get her home.
Fine. You can take one of the steak knives.
No, for
A ladle.
Color. Yeah, that'll go good. No, dearie, we'll get you home. Are we almost done cleaning up? Do you need me help to help finish really quick so we can get you home?
Just the mashed potatoes bowl. That was a lot of mashed potatoes.
Oh, it was. You did such a good job with that, by the way. I never told you that. I never praised you for your work that you did in the kitchen. You did such a good job.
Yeah, everyone was watching me. I don't know why. It was just I just really enjoyed making my mashed potatoes.
We attract an odd crowd, Derry. It's all right. You did very good.
Yes, you certainly do.
Oh, yes. I'm pleased to have you in the kitchen and look forward to you staying with us. So I think we should help her clean up, do all that, and then we'll escort her home.
Okay. So let me go back to the map here. So you guys are cleaning up, and Irina actually she lives in Trade Town because it's obviously everywhere else is kind of expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are here. She lives actually not too far away from the area where that first that undead creature that was found and killed tonight. So you guys can swing by there on the way back if you want. So she lives like 2 alleys down. So she's, like I said, right over here in this sort of apartment complex.
Oh, we killed 2 rocks with 1 stone. Oh, I don't think that's how that saying goes. Oh, 2 birds with 1 stone.
But are they crows? How can you tell, though?
Oh, yes.
Birds.
Kill 2 stones with.
Wait.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna use that from now on.
Oh, I bet you will.
We should kill 2 stones with 1 rock.
Oh my god. So
You never write for this stuff. You can't. You just can never.
no. It's like it almost needs to be the name of the next episode.
Oh Lord.
2 rocks
Okay.
and 1 stone.
2 stones come on 1 rock.
That should really be what we call ourselves, the 3 of us.
2 rocks
Oh
and
my
1 stone.
Nibble the stone.
Oh my gosh. That's classic. That's absolutely classic.
Oh Lord. Okay.
All right, so you guys clean up, and do you want to lock all the doors? You want to check them?
Yep.
Yes, we're
Okay.
checking the door. We're checking the doors carefully.
Do you want
Hold
me to
on,
check
are they
them, or do you
locked?
just want me to stay out of the way? You tell me.
Stay out the way. I'll do it.
Fine.
I'll check all the windows too, really fast because
See?
I'm good at it.
It's called creative delegating.
Yeah. That's what
Now
they
I
call
don't
it.
have to lock up anymore.
One thing off your list.
Amongst many others.
So
So
you
Target
guys,
checks everything and locks up, and we're good.
right? Everything's locked up, nice and tight. Everything's good. And Irina, of course, is over the. Just thank you so much. I don't want to put you out of your way, but I appreciate it so much. I just don't feel safe, especially after what happened. And she's all emotional and stuff.
It's okay.
So you
They
guys,
understand.
are here. You're gonna come out of the alley from back, and you're gonna head down this area, and then over here, down here, into that area where you guys are meant to go. So it's not terribly busy out in the environment tonight. You do see a few more city guardsmen, either walking or on horseback, keeping things in order.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you're noticing that, you get the sense that these other encounters that may have happened could have been random encounters with the city guard themselves, right? So they're suspicious characters or whatever. But where the place you're heading tonight was something similar to what happened at the tavern, where the zombie was there, but it was also the dead body of Caden. So anyway, that's just something you sort of notice about that. Nothing really more towards it. So as you guys get closer to the actual address, you guys pass the address, the doorway and stuff, and you see some people talking, and they look distraught, as if families sort of consoling each other, that kind of thing. After emotional incidents, people kind of hang around, right, and console each other, or hang out and stuff like that. So you get the sense that the area, the people that were there, are still shaken up by what happened. So they're they don't pay you guys much attention, but you just sort of see that as on the on the landing of the apartment building, and there's 3 floors to this one, and so you see lights and stuff in random areas. And you get to Irina's apartment complex, and duplex, and she said, "Thank you so much to all of you. I really appreciate it. I'm really appreciative of getting here from with your help, and I'll be back tomorrow at the regular time, and I hope you all have a safe night."
You as well. You as well.
So she goes inside, and so she's off and well. And so what do you guys want to do from this point?
That's a good question.
So right now you guys are right here. The incident that was reported happened right over here. And the area that you're in isn't terrible, but you can tell it's, as you guys walked, of course, from the more sort of royal court, as you guys continued walking, the houses just sort of start to, go down in quality. Of course,
Yes.
location. So yeah.
Do we need to talk to the people that we passed?
Nah, let those people do their thing.
But wait,
Good morning.
it could be important though. All right, we obviously have a giant mystery here to be solved. You need to find out everything, right? Is that how these things work?
I mean, we probably could ask them something, but I don't think they're gonna be much help. They're kind of bawling their eyes out.
All right. Here. Gibble's gonna go up to, like, first person he sees, off to the side. And he's gonna say, "Hello, good citizen. That fat ass has something to ask you."
Fucking.
What? Who are you? What?
Erie's gonna walk
That's-
up, just grab Gibble by the head, and be like, "Excuse my pet."
I'm not. I bite. Come on.
I know you bite. Next time you're getting a muzzle.
Ain't no
Whoa.
muzzle fitting me.
Oh, this night is horrible. And she goes in, and with the other couple of like mothers or women, and one of the men sort of just all like stare at you, glare at you all, and just go inside and close the door behind them.
You see
Well,
that?
I guess we ain't
questioning
questioning
them away.
Hungry. You
I guess
scared
we
them
ain't
with
questioning them then. Good
It
work.
was your smell,
Good.
Gibble.
Yeah, what? You smell worse.
That may be, but
I don't
still
know.
your
My
spit.
nose. I don't think my nose is working tonight. It just smelled so much rot. So maybe we could go and investigate where the other attack happened.
Well, this is the place where it happened. This is the
So right here.
Yeah, like this is the address he gave you. So this is where it was either called in, or this is where they came to.
Is there any points of interest around? Like any particular buildings that may stand out? compared to-
Not really. I mean, you see random shops and stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary. There's there's interspersed within the the living buildings. There's like I said, like a cobbler or whatever, anything you can sort of think of, but nothing really stands out as something that would raise your suspicion, put it that way, for any kind of building or something.
Do we need to find out the other locations of the attacks? What do you think?
I think we ought to make our way down to the Rested Owl and ask around down there.
Wait, the arrested owl? Is that what you said?
Rested, not
Rested.
arrested.
Not arrested. Arrested.
So this one down here.
I'm for
Okay.
it. Let's go.
I mean, worst case scenario, we could start a bar fight and have some fun.
Yeah. You got nothing better to do.
So you guys start making your way. So right now you're here. You guys make your way down. Spend a few minutes walking down, and okay. Can you all roll for perception, please?
You sure you want us to do that again? Didn't turn out well last
Well, that worked out well for me.
time.
I got a grand 9.
13.
Okay.
Fuck me, 5.
That 13 is enough. Torga, you're rocking the perception tonight.
I know.
As you guys are walking through the darker area. Sorry, as you go, sort of the more poor area. Not the darker area. It's dark because it's night. Way to go, the mess.
It's okay.
So
It's okay.
the
I have torches. It's dark.
the sounds have lowered because it's getting later at night. It's closer to 9, 10 o'clock, whatever. So, Torga, you hear a sound that you've never heard before, but it's very odd, and it's sort of echoey because of the buildings are tight together, somewhat tall, so you're getting a sense of echoing, but you're noticing something that's outside of the regular din of the evening, and it's clankety, sort of. It's the best. It's just like it's a sort of something rubbing, clankety. You're not quite sure, but it certainly has you
metal?
on edge.
Like metal? Like metal?
No, not metal. No, not metal.
Well, do you hear that? She asks. Iddy, Gibble, do you hear that?
I don't hear shit.
Typical.
All I hear is the yellow doucheball in my head still.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
But now
Well-
that she points it out to you guys can
There's
actually hear
there's
it
a
now.
sound.
Like you're sort of focusing on it.
It's out of the ordinary. You hear
I
clanking.
hear something. That's weird.
I think
Can
we
we,
should try to.
Can we
Figure out
figure
what
out
that is.
where it's which way it's coming from?
Yes.
Well, it's kind of hard because it's the echoing is sort of keeping you guys sort of, you're not really quite sure where it's coming from. It's not like it's right behind you or right in front of you, but it's like it's an odd sound, but it's definitely getting closer.
Ooh, getting closer.
Now, if it's getting closer, we're just waiting. It should get here.
Okay. Right.
What
All right.
what if Gibble's gonna ready his axe.
Are there any animals around?
Torga always has her axe. Right there.
Animals.
Rats, birds, cat.
There's a cat. Yes, there's a cat that's sitting on the stoop of one of the like buildings that's not too far away from you. However, Gibble, you've got an arrow coming at you.
Oh no.
11. That's not going to hit, is it?
Pling! Right off the armor.
All right. So that came from the front of you guys. So you guys right now are about here, right? This little sort of crossroads area right here.
Mm-hmm.
And it came from in front of you. Like if you keep walking down this street towards the Rested Owl, you would sort of walk into where this arrow came from you. So something saw you guys and is attacking you guys.
Oh! Oi!
Can
And
we see
so, what's your dark vision? What's your distance?
60 feet.
Okay, yeah. Just as you guys are just in your range of vision, you see 3 basically walking skeletons coming towards you. One was using has a longbow, and 2 other ones are moving by him and coming at you guys with what looks like a bladed weapon of some sort.
So you said 2 bows and one bladed.
1 bow and 2, yeah, 1 bow.
2 blades.
1 bowman.
And
yeah,
then 2
2
blades.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. What you want to do, guys?
Well, you said that they're entering our vision, so they're about 60 feet away.
Yes. And one of them got a shot off at you because he saw you guys coming before with his perception because he was up ahead. And so now you guys have about 60 feet to cover. I guess
And where are
we'll
we
do it
again
this
on the
point.
map? I'm sorry.
Sure. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Because it's hard for me
So
to
you
see.
guys, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You guys are right about here.
Where the E is.
Yeah,
Okay.
the E in Trade Town. Yeah, this little
Okay,
crossroads
and
right
that's
here.
no alley there that we can maybe duck into? Or
Yeah, there's
maybe
well
up
an
there?
alley.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really an alley. It's
Road.
more of a road, and then the alleys
Okay.
are like between these buildings. But they're coming
Okay.
at you from over here. So
Okay.
you guys have basically like 60 feet to cover within that space. But you can certainly duck into this road over here and get cover from the bow or whatever you want to do. So it's totally up to you.
What do you want
So-
to do? Take.
Erie's gonna use his actions to. I can clear 70 feet in one run, so I'm gonna run right up on him.
Okay. Let me. Yeah, because you've got 2 blades that are ahead of the bowman at this point.
Also,
'cause
what's
he's
the
just like
space of this alley? What's the space of where we are?
of the street? Oh, maybe 15 feet across, I guess. I mean,
Okay. All right. So
2
That's
horses and
okay.
carriages side by side.
Okay.
It's nothing that wide,
just
but
want to
it's
make sure.
sort of dingy, like an old sort of medieval town. It's not very wide. It's made for horses, not necessarily cars, that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. So, or horseless carriages. Okay. So, okay, Erie, you're going to charge. Can you roll initiative, please? Let me get my notebook here.
Haha, natty 20. So,
Okay, just give me a second here. I'll take your roll down in a second.
Good roll.
it would have been nice if that was on an attack.
I know. They never happen then, do they?
They do too.
They do.
All right, what did you get?
22.
Well, then, guess what? You're first.
Do you need us all to roll initiative?
Well, he just bolted, so I want him to roll initiative at this point. You guys are still out of distance, because he basically cut the field in half. Do you guys have ranged weapons?
I do, but I'd be at disadvantage at this speed. At this.
Okay, so what was that speed thing, Erie? Does everyone in your party have that?
So, everybody that's within, I think I want to say it's 60 feet of me. It is 60 feet of me. Within 60 feet of me has, everybody in my party up to 10 has the ability to double their speed.
So we could all be where he is,
Yep.
technically. Me and Gibbo.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys could all do it.
So I
If
would
you want.
say I'm gonna go join Erie.
Okay.
All right, and Gibble follows.
Okay. So then all of you roll for initiative then. So the rest of you, Gibble and Torga, please.
I was wrong. Mine's 21, not 22. I misspoke.
Okay, mine's only 13.
I got a fantastic 4.
Looks
Okay,
like
you
you're
got
at
21.
first, Erie.
Yeah. So it's Erie,
Torga's 13.
then yeah, and then it's Gibble with what'd you get? Sorry,
4
4. Yeah.
is,
Okay.
amazing. My dice love me tonight.
3. All right. Erie, you have first attack, and you've got the two swordsmen, the two blades right in front of you.
So, Erie's going to attack the first one with his great axe.
Okay.
And that is 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Marvelous. And then... So it's 9 damage.
Okay. Oof. Now, okay, what weapon are you using again?
My great axe.
And that's can you run down the what's like the specialties about that again, just to remind me and also the viewers?
Yeah, give me 1 second to pull it up, because I don't have it in front of me.
Okay, and I'll ask each of you two to describe your weapons as well, just so we get a sense of that, because I know we've had upgrades since season 2.
Right.
Gotta pull out my notes.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't say that before. I didn't mean to put you on the spot there, but yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
He's like, it's your turn to be put on the spot.
I like how this goes.
He's like, I like these odds. I've so many times been sitting here like, wait a
Okay.
minute, let me go look this up.
Mine is my great axe was customized. The pommel has a totem relief carved into it with an ancient representation of a wolf, a wendigo, and a great eagle.
Okay. And is it plus? Like, is it a +2? Is it
+3?
+3? Okay, cool. Thank you very much. All right. So you did 9 damage, right, on that one?
I did. Hang on, let me go back to my. Yeah, 9.
Okay. And is that your only attack, or is that it, or you got another
I have
second
2.
attack?
I have a second.
All right.
Attack. I'm gonna attack the same one.
Okay.
That would be a natty 20.
Ooh. Okay. What would you like to do? A double damage, or you wanna do a splendiferous little description of what you want to do here? keep in mind that you've already more than halved its health points. So, depending on what you roll for damage, this could be the death blow.
You know what? Let's just do double damage.
All right.
And that would be 4 total. Because I rolled.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry. 4, 2 plus 5 is 7. Times 2 is 14. It helps if I add the damage numbers.
Say, wow, that's wasn't a very good upgrade for that great axe that we got you.
You kind of fucked that one up.
Oh man! So you destroy that skeleton. You absolutely obliterate it into a loose pile of bones in the street. Nicely done. All right.
I've been waiting to do that since earlier.
You've had the rage going on for quite a while. Okay, well, actually, that was next up. In fact, all right. So that initiative is gone. Torga, you're up.
Okay, so
So what you're seeing, So what you're seeing now is the bow, the skeleton with the short bow is maybe 10 feet back, and you guys were with Eerie, which you just took out one of the two skeletons. You got one left off to your right.
So we still have one off to the right, and then the
One
other one's
further
10
back.
feet away. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd actually liked. Okay, so I already went up to this one. Does this count, or can I go up to the other one and then do an attack? Because we did that last time. Or is this all one thing now?
Yeah. Well, if you have 2 attacks, you can cover that. You can cover that distance, and like sort of move away from this little grouping that you're in. I mean, your movement speed will get you there.
Yes.
Yes. So you're fine. You're fine. Yes.
I'd like to take out the arrow because he has the distance, so I'd like to go up.
Okay. So you move up to him, and you have an attack. So it's your attack.
Yeah. So I pull my great axe, and you gave it to me as a +3 to attack. So I'm assuming that's my attack roll.
Yes. Do you roll 20 plus,
Correct.
and you add 3 to it?
On top of your normal ads.
25.
Oh, damn.
Well, yeah. You hit
Barely
you
missed
hit
it.
him
No, I'm joking.
He's like, nope, just hit.
barely. He's wearing gold-plated armor. No,
25
you
minutes.
definitely hit.
Damage is
You hit-
16.
Damn.
Wow. And you destroy that in one hit.
Show
Okay.
off.
I know. I look back at Eddie.
You know, you can leave some for me. Just saying.
She always
Well-
does this. She always has to show me up.
Well, it's your attack, Gibble, because there's only one left.
Wait, bow rolled higher than a 4 or lower than a 4? Oh god.
Yep.
All right. Gibble's just gonna rush up to the last one then and be like, "This is how it's done."
Okay, go for it.
I'm waiting.
23 to hit.
Damn, boy.
That is a hit.
Excellent.
And you guys notice as you guys are fighting, there's like people like congregating and like sort of screaming, watching this going on, and like there's like this battle going on.
Are
you
they
know.
screaming in fear or cheering?
Some of them are cheering, some of them are screaming at seeing like live skeletons attacking someone, and albeit being obliterated. But I'm just saying, there's like animated skeletons in the middle of the street.
So, as Gibble swings with a fantastic 14 damage, just want to also, describe too with this axe of his that, this is the same trusty great axe that he's had since his fighting days in the arena, but this time he has a new pommel carving in it that has this ingenious design, that's showing this goblin sort of growing into gigantic proportions. And so,
Ooh, cool.
very amazing.
All right. And 14 damage, right?
14 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
And I do get another attack. Assuming it's
Okay. So don't get excited, DM.
Only Torga needs one.
Well, that
Don't make me spit out my whiskey. Don't do that. It's too valuable.
That's a sin.
That is a sin.
Hold it in.
all right, I rolled a 15 there. Oh my gosh.
Shouldn't that be the end of it though? At this point.
Yep.
Well, that was 15 to hit,
That was
right?
the hit.
Yeah, 15 to hit. Yeah.
That is it. That is a hit.
Oh my gosh. All right, it's not good on the die roll.
Roll that damage.
All right. All right. That is 13 more damage.
And you obliterate it.
Ah,
Falls to the ground in
smash
a
his
pile of
skull.
bones. Nicely done.
Yeah, right into the skull.
And Torga's like, yes! Take that, you bag of buns!
And so
You're
as you
gonna
guys
kick it and
are...
be like, you made me look bad.
Don't appreciate that.
Idri's ego is still hurting.
As you guys are standing above the bones, you can hear people clapping, some people crying, and like kids crying, like just a whole range of emotions. Because
Oh my god, who has their kids out here watching this? Bad parenting. Kids are bad.
These are dried bones, right?
yes, they're like
Hmm.
literally animated skeletons.
I want
Here's
to take
gonna
the
start
thigh
picking-
bone.
Here's gonna start
Yeah.
picking up the bones and handing them to kids.
You want a souvenir?
They're not.
I'm gonna
they're
take a
not
couple thigh
standing
bones.
beside you. They're like looking out their windows and stuff from apartments. It's not like they're like circling you guys.
Okay, so he's throwing them at windows. You want a souvenir?
They're all having nightmares tonight.
That's right. We'll be here all week. Come visit the
Erie,
lovely library.
Erie, stop! Stop throwing your boners, Erie. Stop.
Oh, I have an idea. What if we take the whole skeleton body, assemble it back at the tavern, and hang it on the wall?
I like that idea.
Wait,
Let's do
that's
that.
a lot of puzzle pieces. I can't do that.
We won't involve you in that.
I can't
Can you
do
help
it.
us carry back?
One of them's kind of skulls is smashed on my axe.
That's right. We only need one skull.
We only need one, and we can just stick it on the other.
So as you guys are talking about this, you hear horse hooves again coming down the street from. So let me bring up the map here again. So you guys are right around this little, so like I said, this sort of intersection. You're hearing horse hooves coming down from this area, from behind you, essentially. And so as they come up towards you, you recognize them immediately as the sergeant and the two guards that you guys met earlier. And he's like, "What's going on here? What are you doing here?" You-
Nice.
What
nice
happened?
Of you to show up.
We were the town's heroes once again, not only stopping a zombie from this zombie apocalypse, but also there's also a skeleton apocalypse now. We just killed 3 skeletons. You're welcome.
Apocalypse Eye. My, what is going on? But thank you for. Did you just encounter them? Were they attacking someone? What prompted this?
I wouldn't
attacking
say
us.
they were attacking someone. More like something. He was about this tall. Green. Smells bad.
You're
Him?
attacking people.
Yeah.
Oh yes, an arrow did randomly fly at me, but you know,
It
my
did. It did.
sexy armor
We
here
were-
stopped it.
We walked our one of our employees home because she felt unsafe, and as we were leaving, we came across these 3 interesting individuals. Just randomly walking down the street.
So he gets off his horse and walks over to the various little piles of bones and stuff, and he bends down, picks up one of the skulls, and shows it to you guys. And
So
what's
now
on
you're
its
gonna
forehead?
touch him, huh? Oh.
He puts his hand in the skull and starts doing a little puppet.
I knew I
A little
liked
callback
that.
to season 2 there.
Yes. Don't damage that. I might. Is that the crush one? We want to have it and hang it on your wall.
It's got the
But,
same eye.
It's got the same symbol.
So now it can animate a skeleton with no flesh?
Well, it could animate something dead.
Can we
So-
pry
so-
the symbol off?
No, it's etched into. I mean, you could break the skull and like keep the skull fragment. You could do that.
I'm gonna start collecting these things like coins. Maybe I can spend them with the landlord.
Gonna put them in your pouch.
Put them in somebody's pouch.
Okay.
So the captain, he looks up and he's like bewildered, and he looks at Torga and says, "Ma'am, I think that it's time I speak to the royal guard. This night has been something like I've never seen before."
Thinking that should have happened already, but we'll discuss that another time. Like I said, levels. We'll do that. We'll work on that. But yes, I agree. We should inform the royal guard. They need to know. There
Zombies,
is
no.
an
Zombies
emergency in the city.
Piles of bones scare.
Are we sure the royal guard's smart enough to deal with this threat, though?
You gotta
Well,
be better
you
than
dealt
the
with
Wow.
it.
guard.
Fine.
Jeez, jeez, man, wow. You
I think
think
they're better
Captain
than the
Axor? You think Captain Axor would like that comment? Jeez,
Well, to be
It's
fair,
Gibble.
I'm just not here to hear it.
exactly. Dun dun dun. He's right behind you. I didn't appreciate that comment. No, just kidding. So he looks at that, and he says, "I just spoke to the family of the bartenders and the halvards, and he tells me that there was a note stuck into the body, and he showed me the body. His fingers were clipped. This young man was tortured, and the zombie wasn't eating him. He was eating at his leg. This boy was dead before this zombie started to eat it. So you're not telling me the full story here. I need the details."
I thought
Well-
the note was stuck in the zombie.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So if that was unclear, yeah, the note was stuck into the cat, like the heart, like into the heart, essentially, of Caden. Caden had his fingers, well, one of his hands was like fingers were chopped off the top, and he was bruised and beaten.
Well, that
And
justifies Yuri trying to kill the elf then.
what's that?
I said that justifies Yuri trying to kill the elf then.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. I co-sign.
So yeah, so it was the dagger and the note were stuck into Caden,
Gotcha.
and the zombie was there because he was hungry.
Hmm.
So the sergeant repeats. He goes, "What was in this note? Because this is more of intimidation and a fear tactic than zombies don't cut off fingers or stick notes into humans. They're opportunistic. They're mindless. They're undead. Yes, and that's a big problem. But this is different."
So who's got the note? Do
Did
I
I
have
have
it?
the note? I think I had the note.
I think you had the note too.
I had the note. Did we read the note?
Here, I'll bring up the note.
Yeah,
'Cause actually, I
You should
don't.
go ahead and read it to him.
We should.
Don't let Gibble read it though. He'll
I was
make-
holding on
can't
to it.
read. We already know I can't read, guys.
I know that's the whole problem
Yeah.
with the instructions on the douchebag.
He'd probably make up something though. It'd be a good tale, but it wouldn't be the truth.
So you read it to him, and it says, "First and last warning, 50% each month. Leave by the front door in a satchel." And so you read that or you show it to the sergeant, or you just read it. How do you want to present it? Just read it, because if you don't necessarily have to give him the note, you can just sort of recount what's on the
Yeah,
note.
we just kind of told him what was on it.
He goes, "This is different. All right. That sounds intimidating. Have you encountered anything like this before, or this is the first time at your establishment?
We encountered some douchebag elf that was along similar lines, but apparently he's scared to death of the guy, so didn't want anything to do with us.
He just
What
calls him
guy?
the landlord. He says the landlord.
Now that's a name I've heard before.
Well,
Oh,
apparently,
pray do
yeah.
tell.
Yes, I'm ready. More information.
I'm not at liberty to talk to you about it yet.
Mhm.
Hey,
Do you
so-
mind accompanying me back to the city guard headquarters?
Hey, how are we being accompanied back? I'm not going in
Just-
cuffs, am I?
No, not at all. Just come with us. I can't speak here, and
All right.
I need to know if what I can divulge.
Can you have one of your lackeys pick up at least half the bones and drop them off at our tavern?
Yeah, we have use of
Very
that. We
important.
really want to use it. Yes, it's important. We like our trophies.
Okay.
All right, never mind. Put them all back. I need them all.
Can't keep up with you. Okay, so okay, give me a second here. Let me bring up my note.
Here he's gonna run back over and start picking up the ones he was throwing at the windows of the kids.
Lost your chance.
As they're
All
still
right,
crying
yeah.
at the window.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't hit them.
Do they have
All right.
screens? I don't think they have any.
So they do have a satchel for you. They can give you a bag to pick up all the bones if you want.
I wanted one of their lackeys to pick them up. I don't want to do it.
Oh,
They're asking
Um,
us to come. I don't have time for this. We got to accompany you back to the royal guard.
Cold pick up the bones, put them in that one satchel. Bring them back for the protectorate.
Oh, thank
Yes,
you.
my lord.
Thank you.
So
Thank
he
you
gets
so
down
much.
and picks them up, and he walks you guys. He takes you guys, and he takes you to. So you guys are right about here, right here, and he brings you all the way back over to this corner piece over here, not too far from your establishment. You're going to be in this little area here, and so
Okay.
this is where the city guard headquarters is, and he brings the horses into an alley behind here, and in behind this little covered area is where their stables are. And so you guys go in, and you come into the building and up some stairs, and there's all like sort of, it's quite the hubbub of action, of course. It's basically like this, like the city police, right? And with some criminals here and there, and some jails, all this, like some temporary lockups and stuff. And he brings you upstairs, and so he asks you guys to sit down in this waiting area. There's some chairs, a couple of benches, and it just looks like some offices and stuff like that. And the two other guards, those little, like the lackeys as you call them, are, one of them is obviously delivering the bones to your establishment right now. The other one is still downstairs, and the sergeant says, "Please, can you sit here? I'll just go to speak to my captain, please." And so he just sort of motions you guys to the chairs, whatever.
So we just go take a seat.
Okay. So he goes in there, and you hear some talking and stuff, and some discussion, and some like chairs and something. So just like some basically people talking, and he comes out and he says, "Please come in, meet the captain, please."
All right.
So you guys go in, and you guys, there's like a big table. He's got papers and all this sort of crap very piled up on his desk and everything. And there's a whole bunch of seats, and Sergeant sits down, and you guys have, well, there's only two seats. So one of you is going to have to stand. It's up to you which one.
Ariel stand.
Okay. And the guy at the desk, he says, I'm Captain O'Clanner. Sergeant here tells me that you've done a service for the city tonight.
It was nothing.
Yes, indeed, we did.
Which one?
Well,
He meant keeping you on a leash and near us.
Snap. Wait. I don't have a leash.
Would you like one?
No.
Thank you.
so I'm referring to the skeletons you just took care of. I really appreciate that. Of course, your reputation precedes you. While the sergeant here didn't recognize you at first, most of us know about the Protectorate and what you have done for the realm. So we are very grateful for that great deed you have done. And it seems like either you are there to thwart evil, or perhaps evil finds you. Not quite sure about that yet, but we certainly do appreciate what you've done. And he's indicated that you've had some questions about what's going on.
We have questions about an individual named the landlord.
So he looks over at the sergeant and yes, this landlord. We have been chasing him for months. We first became aware of him especially after Liara Bristwind was uncovered, and as she was, I wouldn't say working with him, but certainly tolerating his tactics. So now he's on our sheet to find, but he is an elusive person, or she, I don't even know. We've heard rumors of safe houses that he uses, or she, I don't know. No one has seen him. We've asked, and many people are tight-lipped for fear of retribution from the landlord. And I can tell you that their tactics are escalating as the spigot of the former royal advisor has closed, unfortunately.
Have you ever heard of the Velveteen Rabbit?
I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Oh.
man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just let everybody know. Cody's under some severe weather warnings tonight, unfortunately. So that could have been one of them.
Could have been. I misspoke. I'm sorry. Sometimes names just fly right out of my brain. I think he's called Velvet Jack.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Does it? You've never heard of a Velveteen Rabbit? We'll have to talk about that.
No, we need a.
story.
Velveteen Rabbit.
I'll read it to you at bedtime.
Yeah. Yes. Velvet
Yeah.
Jack.
Yes.
We've associated. We've heard the name. Velvet Jack is an alias of the landlord.
Now we get to it. I bet
We
that
found that out about a week ago
Bacon Elf knew it.
with some questioning that we did down in the south end of Trade Town near the Rusted Owl.
So these safe houses, you have rumors. Do you know where they are?
Not a clue.
Is he a ghost? Is he a fart in the wind? Like what are we doing here?
Well, he's foul, and his racketeering stinks. So yes, a fart in the wind is quite an apt description.
Sounds apt, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we've heard reports from other businesses like yours, unfortunately, under his thumb with payments, extortion.
Mm-hmm.
We've followed them, and they disappear in the night. It's been a struggle.
We're not under his thumb.
Sergeant here tells me that you received a warning from the landlord.
We received a warning. That doesn't mean we give half a shite.
He snickers a little bit. And he goes, "That's good." He may not recognize or realize who he's dealing with in you all, so that may very well be well placed. But I caution you to be wary of this criminal.
No worries. You've encountered a highly intelligent bunch in us. We're good.
Super smart.
Now
Very
he starts
smart.
laughing.
No comment.
Yeah. Okay. So he says, we are going to communicate with the Royal Guard first thing in the morning. We may, in fact, dispatch one of our, in fact, sergeant here, maybe, to go and speak to the night watchman of the Royal Guard this very evening to escalate what is going on with all of these undead creatures. We don't really know what's going on, and they're becoming more frequent.
When did the first attack? How long have they been happening? When did the first one happen?
So he takes out some files and some papers, starts flipping through them and stuff. Goes, looks like about 3 months ago. The first one that we've ever had reported, and it was a rat, of all things. But it was the way it was attacking a family in their dwelling, and it was unnatural. It was beastly.
Anything odd about its face or its head?
In what way?
Seen a lot of things with an eye in the middle of its forehead. Not really real eye, more like image.
He looks over at the sergeant and says, "Why didn't you tell me about that?" "I'm sorry, sir. I didn't think. We just got here and I forgot to tell you about it." He goes, "Yes, that was the circular eye, as we've come to call it."
Nice work, Deputy Dog.
So the skeletons too have had the circular eye as well, etched in their heads.
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything you can think of that happened? Any odd occurrence? Something that happened before the attack started? Any shift of change in the city? Anything? Any more movement of crime? Anything else?
No, the underlying crime has been steady. Aside from the fact, like I told you, but with the change at the Royal Advisor level, with Leara Briswin being removed, some monies flowing back into the city, helping those less fortunate, disrupting some of the local criminal organizations and their cash flow, therefore changing their tactics and their approaches. But nothing like this, nothing undead. This is new. This is something that's concerning, and tonight is the worst night of the past 3 months.
Happens to be the opening night of our tavern.
I heard about that. How did it go?
Marvelous. Oh, splendid. Best ever.
There's the zombie.
Yeah,
Aside from the murder and the
minus
zombie.
the murder in the alley. Yeah, but I mean,
The murder, the threatening people, the fat drunk guy putting his balls on the bar.
I mean,
doucheball, I heard. Doucheball.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You have to come and visit us. We'll be open for business. Come have a drink.
I will definitely try and make a motion to come down for that. That would be Sounds like a good time. Well, look, I certainly appreciate your deeds of this evening. Sergeant, since it is your shift tonight, I'm dispatching you to the Night's Watchman of the Royal Guard. Please give him all these notes and alert them that we have a growing concern in the city that is quickly becoming beyond the capability of the city guard. So he gives him some papers, and Sergeant looks at you guys and just sort of nods, and he heads out the door.
I like that guy.
Which one?
Not bad.
The one leaving. Because he's
Oh.
leaving.
Wow.
I'm just joking. He's a nice individual. He gave me the information I wanted.
So the captain says, so if there's nothing else, I have some things to attend to. Again, thank you for your service, and I hope that you can have an uneventful rest of your evening.
I hope not. Good Lord, it'll be boring as hell.
We could kill another 3 skeletons if you could ring any more up.
Well, I certainly hope not. I hope that's not the case at all.
I do. I've got a score to settle. Friggin' this one will hit it in one and take it down. I gotta hit it in one and take it down.
He's having it. Just don't mind him. He's having an ego issue. He's
Just
irritated.
lean
I hit
harder,
one.
Yuri.
Yeah,
That's all you have
he's
to do.
fine. You only just
Lean harder.
your 2 hits were very impressive. Don't know why you're not satisfied with 2 hits.
Don't give me your pity compliment.
Ah,
Kill's a kill, just saying.
I did
Yes.
kill him. That was nice.
yes, you
Don't
did.
mind the
And now we have its bones on the wall. You'll be fine.
So the captain gets up and opens the door. So, thank you. As you
We
guys are
walk out.
arguing.
Yep, we leave and we're still arguing.
We're still arguing. So we leave.
Fucking 2 swings. My 2 swings. No, I gotta hit it with one.
2 swings, Eddie. Ha 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 ha. Totally
right.
teasing him.
Nobody calls me one and done, Erie. Ha!
Thought that's what all the ladies called you.
I thought that's all you did was one and done.
2 pumps.
You know,
Wow. Jesus.
That was pretty good.
It was pretty good, wasn't it? I think I could use a drink after this night. Let's go back.
We should go down to that other bar.
Oh, we
Rest
should.
it
We haven't
out.
done that yet. Yes,
Yeah,
let's
we
go
were
to the
on our
bar.
way there.
Yeah, we got a little sidetracked. Oh, this sidetrack bullshit. I swear. Just, 100%. Let's go.
In fact, he did mention that the Rested Owl was one of the places that they found out some information.
Yep.
We could go ask questions and have a drink, too, while we're doing it.
And a bar fight.
We could probably find one.
Okay, so you guys make your way down there. Again, so here on the map, you guys are right here, which is the city guard headquarters. And you actually make it down there without much happening. You do notice that as you're getting closer and closer down here, like these places are pretty rough.
Yeah.
And in fact, as you guys know, this is the prison, the South Keep, where Liara Bristwood is actually being held. So you can maybe wave to a cell window. Maybe you'll see her. Maybe she'll see you.
We should
But,
take out our muffin. We should. What do you think? Someday. Not today.
Maybe a poison muffin.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. We'll have Gibble make it after he hasn't washed his hands in 5 days.
That'll work.
Isn't that every week? So you guys come.
Everyone.
You guys come to the Rested Owl, and the door's there. Doesn't seem very busy at all, but it's there.
We should
Here's
just
good.
go on
So you
in.
guys, you
Is
guys
it
go in?
like
I'm
a-
sorry.
Is
Yeah.
it like a swinging door, or is it like shut and latched? Is it?
Yeah, it's open. It's but yeah, it's just like a latch, and you go in and that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's not a
Curious.
saloon by any means. Yeah.
Erie's just gonna walk in,
Okay.
Target's gonna walk in.
walk right up to the bar, climb himself up on a stool.
Same.
Yeah, Gibble's just gonna go run up and ask, hey, bartender, question. Do you all have doucheball here?
No.
Oh my god, this place sucks. All right, let's go.
Well, that's why they all come to our tavern.
Shut up. They don't know we own a tavern.
That's true. They don't. Ha!
So
So,
what is there to do here then if there's no doucheball?
drink. We're going to drink.
Drinking.
That's all.
That's what you do.
That's all.
And the bartender is half orc, by the way.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh.
Fugly.
Oh,
What do you have to
okay.
drink here?
What did you call me?
I called you Fugly. I'll speak slower.
You fixing to fight? You little
Sort of.
runt?
No, not fixing. Looking.
Ugh. He has a score to settle. He's feeling a little performance anxiety from our last fight. Don't take it personally.
To be fair, I just asked you what you had to drink here, Fugly.
Then you called him fugly. You're being a little insulting right now.
I
Just
don't
a
know
little
his
bit.
name. You've got to refer to them by their looks. Fugly it is.
Sounds like a stupid name. Almost like a
Well.
name some idiots would call a bar.
Well, you know what? You seem like a very excitable individual here, Fugly. So, why don't you just tell me what you got to drink?
We've got mead, we've got wine, and that's
Yeah.
about it.
I've heard you
Damn.
wine. I'll take the mead.
Meat for me, too.
Uh,
Gibble, what you want?
3 things of meat, please.
Sorry.
Well, fuck, if he's doing 3, I'll take 3.
I'll take 2. One of us has to be fucking sober to try to kill some of these.
I don't have to be fucking sober to do anything. I can be drunk
Oh.
and do everything. It's better when I'm drunk. Then I enjoy
Oh.
it.
That's a perspective.
That'll be 4 silver pieces.
Mm. Who's
Let's
paying?
see. I'm paying.
Yeah, you should, since I'm only getting 2.
I'm gonna give him 5 silver pieces, but you gotta promise me to have those teeth looked at.
Jesus Christ. Oh, he just grunts. So he takes your money and
So pleasant.
and you're ugly.
That's the pot called the kettle black.
The what?
I'm sorry. That was a little higher class. Let me rephrase. That was the shit calling the dirt brown.
He
And I knew I liked this guy.
liked that one.
Wonder if he's related to Dewey.
Looks like it.
Well, I don't know, but they all look the same. So can we really? I don't
Sir.
think we can.
Sir, do you know a Dewey?
Huh?
A Dewey.
He talks like him too.
Yeah. Do you know the Dewey?
No.
The
No.
Great Dewey. You haven't heard of the Dewey?
No.
He looks uber confused. I don't think he knows what a Dewey is. Give him.
His loss.
He knows what a doo-doo is, but not the Dewey.
You ever see anybody around
enough.
here that you actually remember?
Don't get much names here. People drink, people leave.
Faces.
Oh, do you know anybody by the name of Velvet Jack?
No.
What if I dropped a name and it scared the living daylights out of you? Would you tell me?
No.
You're helpful.
If we slipped you a little extra money, would you tell us?
No.
What if we slipped you a lot of extra money? Would you tell us?
I don't know the name. Why you keep butting? Drink and leave.
See, that's why you people are losing money. Tell people fucking drink and leave. You want them to drink and drink more. Ugh.
I think they have a lack of personality here. I think we're way better.
Are you kidding? This guy's charming as fuck.
Just like Dewey.
I would say I
Only-
missed it, but I don't.
You know, we should tell Dottore that Dewey's twin brother's here.
She might like him. We will.
I
We'll
like
tell her that.
idea.
We will. She'll come down and say hello. Mr. Orc, sir. Have you ever heard of the landlord?
No.
I told you this guy's bright as a candle. That's been
That
blown out.
wasn't a definitive no. That was a no with a question mark on the end.
A what?
That, a question on the end. You didn't say no. You went, no? That's called inflection. Yeah.
Or
She
you're
speaks orc.
confusing me now. Hold on.
I think you're lying.
I'm really confused. Oh God.
Follow along. Just follow along.
Yeah, well, that's not uncommon with you.
And
The landlord.
from the bar, like the other, like you guys are talking to the bartender. Oi! What's names you tossing about there, little one?
That depends on who the fuck you are.
Talking about your mom.
And he knows a thing or two about your mom.
Yeah, he literally is a motherfucker.
We bring him with just in case we need one.
Yeah, he loves to fuck moms.
Don't know if you like your tone you're bringing in here. Seems like you should finish your drinks and get the fuck out, right?
That does seem like a good idea, unfortunately. I like that idea.
I think he sounds like someone that needs his otter split.
You know what? You know what? I'll leave once you tell me where your mom's at.
Wow. You're all just a wonderful bunch, aren't you?
To be
Oh,
fair,
yeah.
you're
You might
either
have. I think you may have strolled into the wrong bar, asking the wrong questions. Now,
what, where your mom is? I mean, you can tell your mom that he's sorry he missed her. He just had an appointment.
All right.
so
Enough about
stands-
moms. Go ahead.
so he stands up, says, yeah, "I think it's time that you all are taught a lesson about coming in here and just spouting off your mouths like a bunch of shinies, huh?"
I'm
So he
gonna
gets
warn
up and-
you.
I do
Gibble
understand
doesn't
that.
learn shit.
I do also have a very shiny head. Look at that. See, like just very nice.
See?
Look how
Again,
nice he keeps
he's
it shined
using-
up.
He's
Oh, I
using
was-
Gibble's
I-
appearance for his name. Fugly, shiny.
So,
He gets up and he goes to the front door and bolts it closed. You see there's like 3 bolts, top, middle, and bottom.
Oh, it's
Well, the
on
middle
now.
and bottom are going to be fine. The top one's going to be difficult.
Yeah. Torga's like, oh, you're locking me in. Oh, this is sounding like a good time. What you got planned for me, wee man?
I'm so excited. Getting all tingly. Oh,
So him and the 5 other patrons that are in this bar
hot damn.
They done fucked up.
stand up, and can you all roll for initiative, please?
Question: while we're rolling initiative, how big is this bar?
It's not very big. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's not very big. It's
How tall?
probably 30 feet wide by maybe 60 feet deep, like sort of like the bar area, right? I mean, there's other area in the back, but where the half orc is and the bar itself, and then the tables and stuff, 60 feet by 30 feet wide,
How?
and one
what's the
one
height?
floor. It's one floor,
What's the height? Like how?
one
much
floor.
room?
So 10 feet. Yeah.
Does it need a bar? Does it need a top? Does it need a roof? I don't know.
Gibble's
It's
about ready to
single
put one
lintel
in.
wooden construction. It's got about storm shutters. No, yeah.
All right.
I rolled a 20. Well, 19 plus 1, 20.
Okay.
I rolled
got
an
a-
18.
I got
Oh,
a
go ahead, sorry.
21.
18.
Jesus.
That's right.
Okay. So give me a second here.
Yeah, I was trying to look up one thing as well, really quick.
Oh boy. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you guys are definitely, yeah. You guys have the initiative. So it's going to be. You said you rolled 20, right, Erie?
I rolled a 20, yeah. Well, 19
Okay, so
plus
it's gonna-
20.
Yeah. So it's going to be Gibble, Erie, then Torga.
Okay.
And then, yeah, and then the rest of them are going to have their attacks after you guys.
Okay. Then I'll be right back then, because I'm last.
Correct. Yes, you're last. Yep. All right. So let me give you a picture here. So you guys are at the bar, and you turn around to speak to this person, and leading the the discussion. And then he got up and locked the door, so he's the furthest one away. But the other four are all sort of congregated in one area, at sort of one table. They're all just sort of talking there, and yeah. So you guys have full. You can hit whoever you want. You're all within range, that kind of thing. So, what would you like to do?
All right. Well, who's the guy that was trying to who bolted us in? I think Gibble will go after that guy.
So he's the furthest away. It's probably about 40 feet. Again, you can cover that distance with your movement speed. But
Yeah.
okay, so you're gonna bolt for him.
Gibble's gonna show who's boss exactly. Gibble's gonna bolt right for him, and attack him with his very special great axe.
Okay, just a second here. Give me a second. Let me just set this up here. All right. Okay. Cool. Go for it.
All right.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Oh, that's good. All right. And you say
I love
this
that
is
one.
like a normal sized person, right? That I'm fighting.
Yeah, there looks like a bunch of humans. Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Oh my gosh, nat 20! I kid you not.
Oh, nice.
Somebody's getting
Nice.
half.
You guys are rocking it tonight with the 20s.
Somebody got a FAFO coming.
All right. Well, I got a grand total of 12. The lowest damage output I could have gotten out of a nat 20.
Okay.
But I'm
And
gonna
that's with-
also yes.
Okay. No, I was gonna say that's with all your bonuses and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just doubling the damage there. It's. I rolled a 1, so on the damage.
That'll do
It's
it.
the lowest I could get on a crit. However, I am going to use a Fury of the Small, so he deals an extra 3 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because they're bigger than me, and yeah.
Okay.
And then I get 1 more hit with that great axe, so I'm going to do it again. I can't make this up. That was another nat 20.
Oh, crap. Nice.
Man.
I've like
Killing
never
it!
gotten that before. Holy crap. Okay.
Yes. Killing it tonight.
The rest of the Red 5 Tavern is jealous of you tonight, guys. 'Cause you guys are rolling like hot.
Yes.
All
It's fun as hell.
right. That's 26 damage with doubling the damage for crit.
Okay. So, the guy with the annoying voice is dead. You took him out in one attack.
So after that, Gibble goes, "All right, guys, we can just all calm down here, or else you're gonna end up like that guy."
Here he looks at him. Shut the fuck up! Don't do that to me.
One guy, in fact, says, I don't want to die, man. I don't want to die. Look, he started it. I don't want to die. And the other three, like, shut the fuck up, man. We're supposed to be here for the guy. We're here for him.
Oh, the guy. Ooh, guy. Should we kill them all? Or should we capture one? Ooh.
Let's leave the guy that's bitching. We can keep him.
Yes,
down.
we don't kill him. How about that?
Here he points at him.
Go sit down in the corner. We'll deal with you in a minute.
You don't have to die tonight. The other
Okay,
ones.
so the guy who
said
says
welcome
he
to.
wants to, like, he doesn't want to do this?
Yeah, he can go sit in the corner somewhere.
Okay. Okay, wait.
Is it still your turn, Gibble?
I'm done.
Okay.
That was both my attacks there.
That was pretty sweet, man. Wow.
Never gotten 2 nat 20s in a row like that.
It was beautiful.
Okay. Okay, so he's off the board. Okay, just give me a sec. I just need to note this because it changes my order of attack here. He gladly goes off. Okay, so Jesus. Fuck. All right. Sorry. All right. So it is Erie's turn. You're up.
Which one's the biggest motherfucker here? I mean, other than Gibble. We already know that. We've determined that.
Well, which part of him are you talking about? Whoa! He has the biggest hog.
Honestly, the biggest one was the half orc.
No, we're not. He's not in it, is he?
But in fact, he's not even behind the bar anymore. You just turn around, he's not there anymore.
Well, that's lovely.
No, he went in the back. He's taking a wee in the back.
All right, here's gonna just go.
So out of the three, yeah, I mean, there's not a huge difference in any of these. These are sort of like low-level thugs. Nothing special. Nothing. There's nothing out of the ordinary with these people.
All right, Erie's just gonna walk up to the closest one and attack him with his great axe. But he's gonna attack him with his reckless attack.
Okay.
So
And that is?
That is. He decides to attack recklessly. Doing so gives me advantage on melee weapon attacks, rolls, and using strength during this turn. But attack rolls against me have advantage on my next turn. So I have advantage this one. They have advantage next one.
Okay.
So. And helps if I have my stuff up. So the first one was 12 to hit.
Wait, with your advantage?
Yeah. Well, no, I was the first roll. Actually, the second roll was the same thing, so it was 12 to hit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That is not a hit.
Fuck me.
I swear, sometimes when we do the special shit, that's like.
That's when I fuck up.
So sometimes here lately, I just do basic shit. I feel like it just works out better.
So you missed.
So that's both of your attacks?
Yep.
Well, no.
That was
Reckless
the first
attacks
attack.
gives him advantage. So
Okay,
that's only his
all
first
right.
attack.
That
Okay.
was just my first attack. 11 plus 8, so 19 to hit on the second.
That is a hit.
Motherfucker. I'm gonna have to kill him in this one. Otherwise, freaking Torga's gonna bitch about it the whole time.
No, I'm not. You're the one that's having issues.
Right.
Just hit him with one hit so you can shut the fuck up about it.
I'm gonna bitch about it the whole time.
We're gonna argue in the middle of the battle. Just hit him with
Okay.
one fucking hit.
Shut up and kill him already!
6 hit points. That was
Well, fuck.
That was the lowest it
No.
could have been.
He's a human. Maybe not too bad.
I mean, you hit him, so he took
probably
a,
gave him
he
a
took
deep
a
cut.
swipe. Yeah. I mean, 6 damage. He's not about to die or anything, but...
He just points at Torga. I don't want to hear it.
I didn't say anything to begin with. You're the one that started.
And as if on cue, it is now Torga's attack.
Okay, where am I in vicinity to these chuckle fucks that are? where am I? I don't even know now.
So yeah, so you've got three of them. One is sort of cowering in the corner, like reevaluating his life choices,
I'll
and
leave
the
him
other
alone.
the other three are somewhat like a group. The one to the left was just hit by Eerie. You got two of the others who are just about to attack because it's going to be their initiative next. But yeah, so they're relatively all side by side.
Are they just right up close to me? They're just right near me?
Yeah, they're within like 10 feet of you. Yeah, like it's yeah.
We're good then. So, I think I have to be within 5 feet. So let me go up and make sure I'm within 5 feet.
Okay.
Not the one
That's
that
fine.
Eerie. I'll let Eerie have the one that he slashed.
Wow.
I appreciate the charity.
Thank you. You're welcome. And I'm gonna roll to. Sorry, I can't even. Okay. 16. What?
That's a
Did I do
hit.
that? Hold on. Did I do it right? Yeah, I did. 16. Yep.
Yeah, that's a hit. Yep.
Only 8 damage,
Okay.
but I get another one.
Yep.
Thank God she didn't kill him on the first hit.
19 to hit. Well,
That is a
22
hit.
technically, but I didn't add the extra because what was the point? 7.
7 damage. Okay.
Yep.
All right. He's looking pretty bad, but he's not
Okay.
dead yet.
She turns around to Eric. Can you shut the fuck up now? I took 2 times and he's still alive. We're even now.
We'll see.
All right.
You know, I took 2 times and mine's dead.
It still only counts as 1.
It's like freaking it's Lord of the Rings here.
Right.
Fighting over kills.
That's what
All
we
right.
do.
All right. So Eerie, the one that's actually no, I'm sorry, that's not him this time. No, actually. Okay, so it's the new one is next in a roll. He is actually going to go for Torga because you just came in and attacked right beside him. 19. Woo! Okay.
That's a hit.
Okay. And he's going to hit you with his sword. Taking a slash at
big
you with a sword.
His
Ooh.
big sword.
8 plus 1. That's 9 damage.
That's just a scratch.
Yeah, I
Tis
figured.
but a scratch.
What is it again?
And that's
9? 8,
9 damage total.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It was 9. Yeah, it was 8. Well, he's got a plus 1 on damage, but yes, it's 9. Okay. Then
Tis but a scratch.
tis but a scratch, and the one that you just did some heavy damage to also takes a swing at you, rolling
He's
at
got-
10. 12 actually. 12 total.
Nope.
Okay, so he misses, and last but not least, the one right by you, Eerie, who you attacked.
Mhm.
19.
That
Should be a
hits.
hit, yeah. All right. Him too with his sword. That's 4 damage total.
That's definitely a scratch. It's just a flesh wound.
I've been trying to itch that spot for a week.
Oh boy.
Torga's
All right,
looking
we
at
are
hers going, yeah, fucker.
All right, we're back to the top of the round, and that means it's Gibble.
All right. Gibble's gonna go up to the one that Eerie attacked.
So in
Yeah.
that case, you'd have to walk. You'd have to sort of skirt by, which is not hard. I'm just saying. You're going to be walking by or walking in front of the other two that are sort of engaged with Torga at this point.
Okay. In that case, then I will attack the one that was damaged.
Okay. All right.
The one
Go for it.
that I damaged.
Yes.
And there's one that hasn't been damaged yet at all.
Yeah. There's one that's still fresh.
More brains.
Mm,
Yo, Gibble's gonna go for the one that was damaged.
Okay.
more trophies.
All right.
Oh boy.
Is it good or bad?
Oh,
I don't
it's
know.
great. It's great.
You wouldn't-
I just generally wish I had a dice cam here.
No, I believe you, man.
Did you get another natty 20?
Really, I wish, like, yes.
Wow.
Like,
Nice.
It's one right there. That's
That is awesome. Fantastic.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Damn.
Dude, we believe you. Jesus.
It's
It's just, hey, some nights the dice are hot, and other
Yeah.
nights they are colder
Oh my gosh.
than a polar bear's twat.
Right?
Okay.
Oh my god. All right. There we go. Well,
Sorry. I think I broke the DM again.
oh my god.
Poor Charles.
Wow. It works. I mean,
It does, right?
Doubling the damage on that's a grand total of 30 damage.
God damn, you just,
Holy
it just, you melted it. It's just
exactly.
splattered
This
all
guy's
over.
part. This guy's part of
There
the
is-
floor. You can't identify
there's
where
no
he was before.
Finger. There's no finger left. There's nothing left.
No, there's nothing left. He even broke his sword. His sword is destroyed. Smithereens.
Well, that's what they get.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's what they challenge
So
the protector.
you destroy that one. So you've got one to your left, which is engaged with Eerie and has been hit, and you got one to your right that is fresh and hasn't been hit yet.
I'll go with the fresh one this time.
The fresh one.
Okay.
All right, that one was a 10. Not 10. 21 to hit. 10 on the die.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a hit.
Well, yeah.
I was waiting for him to go. That one was a 19.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a 21.
I just had to make sure that the dice wasn't weighted and rolled another 20 somehow.
Didn't just fall over on the last minute.
That time though, 17 damage, and I will include my Fury of the Small again, so 21 damage
Yeah.
total.
I think
Jesus.
it's
Okay.
exploded
Yeah,
on
so-
the wall again.
Jesus. Yeah. So okay. Well, he's not destroyed like the one you just took out, but this guy you obliterate in one hit. He's dead. Falls to the ground.
All right, Erie, join the one hit club.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Okay. Fuck.
Technically, the two.
Fuckity fuck.
Natty 20.
Woo!
Oh, there you go.
That's
Hang
a
on.
attack.
Yeah, that's a 20. That's not 2.
Gotta check for
All
the
right.
double digits there.
Just to make sure. Alright.
Oh.
And. Oh, actually, so Natty 20, so that'd be 28 to hit. Just,
That is definitely a
just in
hit.
case.
Yes, it's yeah. Mhm.
And I'm going to double my damage.
Okay.
And that would be. That would be 24 damage.
And you obliterate him and his family and his pets.
Oh,
Ah,
we didn't
I
kill his
killed-
grandmother. I
Damn it.
prefer that too.
He doesn't have a grandmother. Ugh.
Ooh well. We'll kill all his future ancestors.
And you have cleared the room. The bartender still is nowhere to be seen. And all that's left is the cowering little soldier in the corner.
And Torgas looks around at all the blood and carnage and goes, "Oh, job well done! Oh, this has been such a fun night. Me
I feel
loving
good.
night to killing. Oh,
I feel good.
do you? Oh, I'm feeling good too. I can use another drink. Bartender, come from the back. We've done your work for ya."
Just saying, guys, this is why you don't let a little goblin like me in a small room with others. There's
Oh.
a reason why it's fierce in the arena.
I don't know. I'm
Gibble,
gonna let you in the
I
room all the time.
Gibble. Gibble, I always say ye small but fierce. Nobody should underestimate ya.
We should probably talk to this guy over here before he shits himself.
Well, I don't care if he shits himself. They can make us a drink and we'll talk to Guy. Let's go
I
talk to
don't
the
want to smell it.
Too late.
Too
late.
Let's talk to the coward in the corner as he watched his brethren die. Well,
So,
he shit himself in the
Yeah,
corner.
Gibble will go up to him and say, "Don't worry, I won't bite. I just hear to smile when they talk."
Here he's gonna walk up, put his arm around him. I might bite.
What? What?
Torga be like, "Hi, sweetie. How you doing?"
Not good. Not good.
Yeah, it could be better.
It could be worse. You could be dead. You could be like your friends on the floor here. Well, parts of them.
Speaking of your friends, who are you waiting for?
Yeah, who are you waiting for?
I'm just in training. I don't.
Oh,
We're
wait a
just-
minute. You.
Training for what?
To be part of the thing.
What thing?
Torga takes her hand axe out and grabs his hand and says, "Which one of your fingers do you want me to start to cut off first before you want to answer our questions?"
We were recruited as all four of us, and the guy you killed first who closed the door, he was the recruiter, and we're just learning to become the couriers for the pickups and just learning the ropes of picking up.
So,
Really?
again, who are you waiting for?
We weren't waiting for anybody. We were just having a drink at the end of the day. Then you guys came in.
Your guy said that they were waiting for the guy.
He didn't tell me anything. Look, I don't know anything about the landlord.
That's lovely.
Oh! Torga digs her hand axe in a little deeper to where it's denting into his skin. He can almost feel like it cuts his finger off.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's adventure. Chapter 2 is in the books. Thank you, everyone who stopped by in the chat. Thank you to the players for making it an exciting night as always.
Mwah, loved everyone. That was fun.
I really believe that we're going to have to rename this Rusted Owl to the Bloody Owl because it is the Red Wedding in here at this point. But yes, thank you, everybody. We will be live again next Friday with Chapter 3 of the Deadfall Summoning. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for stopping by.
Good night, friends.
Good night.
Laters.